One of the best soul healing practices is gardening. When we focus on growing things, we get into our nurturing and healing energy. We feel more creative, and it's just a more beautiful way of expressing our life force energy. Welcome to the Soul Healing Podcast, where we discuss techniques and practices to heal emotionally, connect with our inner guidance, and become the best versions of ourselves. I'm Zawadi. Welcome. Investing time and energy in growing something is very metaphorical because it shows us that love, energy, and patience can create something beautiful. And it shows us that not only can we do that with a plant, but we can also do the same with our lives, with our relationships. If we invest love, time, care, and energy, we can produce relationships that are flourishing, that are beautiful, that are peaceful, and that are safe. Just in general, being in nature in itself is so therapeutic. If you go outside barefooted, it's called grounding. And actually, there are pressure points on our feet. If you go into like ancient Chinese medicine, there are pressure points on our feet that when we step barefoot outside in soil, that it actually heals our physical body. So it not only lifts our mood, but it also is healing our physical body. I recently took up gardening this year. This is my first time. For different reasons, I used to tell myself, oh, it's not for me. Like, I like the idea, but I never thought that I actually could do it. And I started with a tiny garden. It was about like 3 by 3 feet because my kids kept bugging me. They wanted to grow something. I was like, you know what? We'll just grow some tomatoes. And those tomatoes started flourishing. I was like, you know what? We can add some potatoes. We put those potatoes in, and it was just such a fun experience for me and my children. And we enjoyed it so much that my husband was like, you know what? If you want, I can enlarge in the garden. And he did. And it's just been such a beautiful practice for all our family to participate in. The kids love it. I enjoy it. And for me, it has become so peaceful. That last year, there are a lot of relationships that are in my life that ended quite abruptly because there was just a lot of tension, a lot of unhealthy dynamics going on, things that I had been ignoring for a couple of years. And I finally came to a point where I was like, you know what? I have to address this. If I'm not addressing the issue, I'm enabling it. And because of that, there was a lot of emotional pain that I went through, and I still feel the residue of from time to time. When I started gardening, it was just such a gentle release of those pent up emotions, in the sense where I can pour my love and my energy into gardening and feel like I'm actually seeing results. I feel the same way when I also like spend time with my kids and I see them growing, I see them reading, I see them developing, and just like physically and emotionally, and them wanting to be around me, them enjoying being around me. All these little things are ways of me seeing that I invest into certain people, I invest in certain things, and there actually is result, there actually is growth, there actually is a lot of nourishment that's going on, not just towards the thing or the person that I'm investing in, but also to myself. There is such a joy and a healing that comes from giving. And giving can be material things, giving can be time, giving can be energy. So when we pour into people and things that we love or appreciate, it nourishes us, and it actually does so much more for us, even more so for us, I think, than it does for them. Because when we practice being, I guess, more selfless in a sense, not selfless in the sense where it's like I don't care about myself, but we practice giving to those that we care about within reason in a way that doesn't deplete us. It is such a beautiful, beautiful investment for our future, for the future of the person or the thing that we're invested in. So, back on topic, if you have not started gardening, start it small and just try it out and see how you feel. It's so awesome just to watch little seeds grow, and they're like little buds and they get bigger and bigger, and just seeing the transformation that occurs, and just knowing that even as this little seedling can transform into a beautiful large plant, even you yourself as an individual can transform into someone that you are proud of, someone that feels safe in their body, someone who you admire. And if you were the younger you looking at them, you'd be like, wow, I didn't know you had it in you, but I'm so proud of you. So if you made it to the end of this episode, thank you. And if you like another video that's in alignment with today's topic, please click the one you see on the screen above. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.